Hi guys, welcome back to another Bourbon Santa video. Today we're going to do a little review and then I'm going to tie that into an old fashioned to stay with the theme for this week of it being old fashioned week. Now this is Fiddler by ASW Distillery out of Atlanta, Georgia. Now this is the Georgia Heartwood single barrel store pick total wine. It's a 2021 pick, but it didn't hit my stores till 2022. So I didn't have this until 2022. And they're calling out on the front a 2018 gold medal San Francisco World Spirits competition for their single barrel cask strength Georgia oak. Now, this is a single barrel, so not the same barrel that won. So I'm not sure why they're even putting that on there, other than something from this production line won. The bottle bothers me a little bit because it doesn't tell you where the whiskey is from. It doesn't say distilled in Indiana, it doesn't say distilled in Kentucky, it doesn't say distilled in Wisconsin. I would like to know this. I want to know that on a bottle. So come on, stop with that. Tell us where it comes from. Don't just tell us that you're buying it from somewhere and then finishing it. Tell us more things. More things, please, more things. Now, this is a wheated mash bill. It's ridiculously dark. Ridiculously dark. They're not adding coloring, as it says on the back. No chill filtering or color is ever added to their whiskeys. And this is a wheated bourbon that they purchased and then finished with oak staves that were, according to the story on the back, hand harvested by the distiller, the head distiller at ASW in Jackson County, Georgia. And then they used the heartwood, the very center of the oak tree, to make staves to put into this whiskey, which explains why it's so freaking dark. They don't say how long they finished it for in the staves, but judging by other people that are using stave finishing like Maker's Mark for the wood finishing series, probably 6 weeks or less, because of the incredible surface area of broken up staves imparting incredible flavor into whiskey. So we don't know, but let's review and then we'll tie this into an old fashioned. Okay, I have a serious problem because this is retardedly good. Let me give you some notes. Warm cinnamon bread also reminds me of like cherries on shortbread, like with all the Luxardo juice just dripping everywhere. I get Dr. Pepper, like straight up freaking Dr. Pepper on the nose. It's stupid. Rich vanilla icing. Sugar cured oak, like just oak with like piles of sugar on it. Orange sherbet, hints of candle wax. And then I don't know if it's the wheat or if it's rye, but there's this spicy note that's like a garnish on the whiskey. It reminds me of rye. But if it were rye, I would be surprised, because that would make this a 4 grain, because I'm pretty sure that there's some malted barley in this. Obviously it's wheated, like I said, and then it's got to have corn. So if it was a 4 grain, I'm sure they would tell us, but they don't say. But stop it. Hints of leather. This has a cognac, almost Armagnac feel to the mouthfeel. It bounces around from your cheeks to the tip of your tongue, to the back of your tongue, to the roof of your mouth. It's just an all-over experience that just keeps bouncing around. Black tea with cream. Hints of black licorice. dates, raisins, maybe even like stewed plums or like sauteed cherries. Oh, absolutely ridiculous. Now, this is a 58% alcohol cask strength. I think I mentioned cask strength already. 58%. So, I was curious what this would do with some smoke, right? So, this is my homemade smoking box. I drilled a little hole in the back. I bought this box from Amazon. It was just a little decorative box, a little treasure box, if you will. Inside holds oak chips, a little smoke infuser, a little hose. Hose goes into the smoke infuser. It's kind of a tight fit. The oak chips go right here. The hose goes right back here into my little hole. Okay? So that's what it looks like from the back. You got a hose going in. You've got your box. So you take your oak chips and you place them in the little spot right here. And then you take your whiskey and we're going to put it in a rocks glass. We're going to put it in a rocks glass and we're going to add a little more. And you are going to add one of these bad boys. Now, this is an ice ball that I put orange and cherries and vermouth and bitters into. So it's clearly not clear. So as this melts, it'll become a bit of an old fashioned. So we're gonna put that puppy in there. Close the lid. Now you turn the little blower on. So this is sucking air past the wood chips, pushing it through the hose into le box. You get all the coals lit, and then you just sit back and let it smoke up your life. And you can let it go as long as you want. Could pretend that you're on fire and that you need to call a fire truck. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. The wood chips that I use are bourbon soaked oak from Cameron's. I'll have links for everything here to make the smoking kit and all in the description. So let's see what adding a little smoke did to this whiskey. I like experimentation. I like seeing what happens. I like seeing how this goes. And as this ice cube melts, my whiskey here will become more and more of an old fashioned. So the longer why you do this? Oh, wow. The smoke just added a whole nother dynamic to the ASW Fiddler. Wow. Oh. It took all of those notes and then just transported it next to a campfire. And that's always good in my book. Wow. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, have a great day. All the links for building a smoking box like this will be in the description for this video. Until next time, have a great day. Drink some bourbon. I will.